to pass. Look. Throws deep to the right side. Wide open. Avery at the 50. Avery still running. Still live. 20-yard line. 10-yard line. Touchdown. Refugio. Campbell gets away from the tackler.
There we go.
Campbell, touchdown. Refugio.
Welcome back to Skidmore-Tynan High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Lady Cats of Refugio and the home team Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. Tonight's matchup features both 2-0 in district teams, but Skidmore has a slight edge. They are 23-5 overall, 2-0 in district. They are number 9 in the state. Refugio comes in with an 11-13 record, also 2-0 in district. That's where it counts, folks. So tonight we got two good ball clubs going against each other, getting ready to start. Lady Cats are getting their final talking to by Coach Jessica Steelwell. And Skidmore is already out on the floor ready to go. Skidmore is coached by Holly Vasquez. I'm assuming we're going to have some introductions here in just a moment, but since the music is being played as copyrighted, I'm going to go silent for just a moment. All right, folks. Player introductions are done. Yes, Ben, I have to copyright that. I have to block that copyrighted music, although then they hit play again, so there's more of it being played right now. All right, starting 6 for Refugio is going to be number 11, Brady Fox-Smith, number 6, Cassidy Solomon, number 13, Bianca Jimenez, number 7, Jazalyn Lewis, number 1, Kinsley Turner, and serving first is going to be number 9, Araya Trejo. Ayana Brown comes in for Kinsley Turner as the libero. For Skidmore, we have number 7, Audrey Vasquez, number 5, Maylee Harden, number 9, Chloe Smith, number 2, Maggie Mormon, number 14, Brogan Schmidt, who's now being replaced by Michaela Cascarano, and number 10, which is Jenna Vasquez. Refugio will be serving first. Trejo does have the ball. And we are underway here in Skidmore. Mormon sends it back across over to Ayana Brown. Trejo picks it up for Fox-Smith, who sends it back over. Vasquez sets it up. Mormon gets it back over. Lewis to Brown, back across. Lady Cats score first. That's the Refugio Lady Cats, the orange and black kind. Skidmore also wearing black tonight. Trejo sends it back across. Cascarano sets it up. Smith sets it back down. Skidmore scores the point. Going back to serve is Audrey Vasquez for Skidmore. Vasquez sends it over. Lewis, Brown was there to back her up. Fox-Smith sends it back over. Mormon over to Harden. Back across. Solomon sends it over. It is going to go out of play. Skidmore will pick up the point. It's going to take back Audrey Vasquez again to serve. Vasquez sends it back over. Lewis saves it to Trejo. Cascarano sets it up for Vasquez over to... Oh, I got my names mixed up. Vasquez sets it up for Mormon, back across. Trejo over to Jimenez, back over. Jimenez to Trejo, back to Jimenez. Lady Cats pick up the point on the kill by Jimenez. And it's going to take Bianca Jimenez back to serve now for Refugio. Cascarano sends it back over. Lewis is there, gives it up to Trejo. Fox-Smith sends it down. Mormon sets it up for Vasquez. Cascarano back across. Oh, coach, you can't play. I'm sorry. Point goes to Skidmore. Sadie Wheels coming in the ball game now for Bianca Jimenez. And Maggie Mormon will go back to serve for Skidmore. Wills sets it up for Fox Smith over to Lewis. Lewis sends it back across, and Skidmore will pick up the point. They're saying Lewis went into the net too far, I guess. Skidmore leads 4-2 here in the first set. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith. Back over to Lewis again. Cascarano sets it up for Smith. Smith puts it down. Mormon sends it back across. Wheels to Fox Smith over to Jazalen Lewis. Skidmore picks up the point. Now leads 6-2. Mormon sends it back over to Brown. Fox Smith is there to set it up for Brown. And Brown sends it a little too hard out of the back of the box. And we have a timeout here on the floor. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Highfalutin Boutique, fun, fresh fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School. Lady Cats of Refugio trailing 7-2 here in the first set. Maggie Mormon serving to Refugio. Ayana Brown sets it up for Brady Fox Smith over to Lewis. Lewis sets it back across. Smith sets it up. Mormon back of the box sets it up for Vasquez. Lewis sends it back over to Cascarano. Vasquez over to Chloe Smith and down. That's not fair when you got a 8-foot girl standing at the net. Chloe Smith is a tall girl for Skidmore. Mormon sends it back over. Wills sets it up for Fox Smith. Back over to Jazalen Lewis. Cascarano sets it up for Vasquez over to Harden. Lewis sends it back over. Smith again. Sends it down. Skidmore now leads 9-2. Chloe Smith is a senior here at Skidmore. That's a good thing. Mormon sends it back over to Lewis. Fox Smith sends it back across. Vasquez sets it up for Cascarano. Back to the other Vasquez and over. And into the crowd by Ayana Brown. Skidmore now leads 10-2. Mormon back over. And that is in. Hits the back line of the box. That will go down as an ace for Maggie Mormon, another senior here at Skidmore. Wills sets it up for Fox Smith. Blocked at the net by Smith and put back down over Fox Smith. Mormon sends it over to Brown, sets it up for Fox Smith, and it goes into the net. I don't know about 6'2", but you might be right. Maybe 6'7". Wheels. And Lewis tried to get to it. Skidmore now leads 14-2. Sienna Bland coming in the ball game for Sadie Wheels. Mormon still serving for Skidmore. Lewis, Fox Smith over to Ayana Brown and back across. Vasquez sets it up for Cascarano over to Harden. That ball hits the floor right in front of Ayana Brown. Tried to dive for it. Mormon sends it back over. Bland sets it up for Fox Smith. Brown sends it back across. Vasquez over to the other Vasquez. Brown to Lewis and back over. Mormon sets it up for Vasquez. Back over to the other Vasquez. And that one goes out of bounds. So Lady Cats break serve. Pick up another point. Trailing by 12. Takes back Cassidy Solomon now to serve for Refugio. Cascarano sets it up. Smith is there to throw it down. Every time. And it's going to take back Chloe Smith now to serve. Cascarano comes out of the ball game for Skidmore. Brogan Schmidt comes in for her. Lewis over to Brown. Brown saves it. Fox Smith sends it back across to Smith. Vasquez over to Schmidt. Brown sets it up for Turner, who sends it back over. Vasquez to Vasquez. There's Bland again. Over to Brown to Fox Smith, back across. Schmidt sends it down for Trejo. Brown sets it up for Kingsley Turner and back across to Chloe Smith. Vasquez back to Smith. From the back row, slams it down. Bland sets it up for Fox Smith and back across. Harden sets it up for Vasquez. Back over to Harden. She pushed it, but no call. Smith back to Harden. And ball hits the floor. Skidmore with the point. Nice volley. Sarah Henning coming in the ball game now for Brady Fox Smith. And Chloe Smith going back to serve. And I apologize, but that big white pole is in the way. And Coach Steele was going to check the rotation here. Oh, she's a 6'2" student and she transferred in. Well, that makes sense. Lewis over to Trejo. Turner sends it back over. But there's Smith again to save it from the back row. Vasquez sends it over, blocked at the net. Henning sets it up. And Henning gets it back over. Vasquez with another block at the net by Lewis. Trejo sends it back to the back row. Mormon's there. Vasquez sends it over. Trejo tried to get to it. And Skidmore leads 18-3. Charlotte Shelton, thanks for watching. And we have another timeout on the floor. We'll take another break. Be right back. You're watching Lady Cat volleyball. A little too early. Here on the Refugio Sports Network. Be right back.
Aztec Ford is proud to serve the Goliad area with a variety of vehicles and superior service. With one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned vehicles, our team will make your car buying experience not only an easy one, but an enjoyable one as well. You won't find pushy salespeople, pressure, or evasive pricing. We make great efforts to ensure our customers receive top-notch quality service from our friendly and knowledgeable team. We are here to help you find the right vehicle for you. Visit Aztec Ford in Goliad today.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School. Skidmore leads 18-3 here in the first set. Chloe Smith serving for Skidmore. And there's a big white column in the way, so can't see her serving. Skidmore's going to get the point on the rotation violation for Refugio. So Skidmore now leads 19-3. Back across, that is a little too hard. And out of the back of the box, Refugio puts another point on the board. It's going to take back Sarah Henning to serve for Refugio. Lewis sends it to the back row. Mormon's there waiting for it, though. There's Vasquez to the other Vasquez. That ball hits the floor. Skidmore with another point. Now lead 20-4 here in the first set. And it's going to take back Maylee Harden. Brady Fox-Smith going back in the ball game for Sarah Henning. Skidmore's number 9 in the state, guys. They've won 23 out of 28 games. This is a pretty good ball club over here. Harden sends it back over to Bland. Bland off the side of her hand. Lewis saves it, though. Back to Fox-Smith. Vasquez sets it up for Harden. Over to Vasquez, blocked at the net. There's Trejo there at the net, though. Can't quite get it over. 21-4 now. Harden sends it back over. Bland sets it up for Fox-Smith. Lewis sends it back across. Schmidt over to Cascarano to Vasquez. That ball is out. Lady Cats pick up the point. Jimenez coming back at the ball game for Bland. Gisela Lewis going back to serve for Refugio. Cascarano sets it up for Harden over to Vasquez, but there's Fox-Smith. Lewis picks it up, sends it over to Jimenez and back across, and that ball is out. Refugio just cannot get a string going here. Jenna Vasquez back to serve for Skidmore. Lewis. Harden sends it back across. Fox-Smith. Trejo sends it back over. Harden over to Schmidt. Fox-Smith sends it to the back of the box. But there's Vasquez. Schmidt sends it back over. Brown sends it back over. Vasquez over to Harden. To Audrey Vasquez and off of Lewis's hands. (23-5) now Skidmore leads. Jenna Vasquez sends it back over to Lewis. Fox-Smith sets it up for Turner. Back over. Vasquez to Harden. Over to Mormon. And it's blocked at the net and out of play. Skidmore will be now at set point. Vasquez sends it over to Lewis. Fox Smith to Jimenez. And Jimenez picks up the point. Takes Ayana Brown back to serve now for Refugio. Cascarano sends it out of play. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Brown sends it back over for the Lady Cats. That is a little too long, and the set belongs to Skidmore. 25-7. We'll take a quick break and be right back for the second set. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The members of First Baptist Church, Refugio, are strong supporters of all Bobcat athletics. Go Cats! On Sunday, worship with us.
At Highfalutin Boutique, fun, fresh fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been supporting teachers, students, and administrators in the district for the past 4 years. At the beginning of this school year, the Education Foundation awarded $51,397 to teachers for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In the past 3 years, the foundation has awarded over $152,000 to support innovative teaching and learning. We are so excited to announce a new giving campaign called Friends of the Foundation. This is a way for alumni, friends of the district, and the community to donate each month through an automated bank draft process. Whether you are able to give $10 a month or $100 a month, it will make a huge difference for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
This is the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School, I apologize for the muteness, the silence, but the copyright music gets to be put in Facebook jail, and it's not fun to be in there. Cascarano sends it back over. Start here in the second set. Jenna Vasquez sends it back over for Skidmore. Ayana Brown sets it up for Fox Smith, who sends it back over. Cascarano over to Harden. There's Chloe Smith again, blocked at the net. And Fox Smith can't quite get to it. Skidmore scores the first point in the second set. Lewis out of play. Skidmore now leads 2-0. Hitting to Brown. Fox Smith sends it back over. Vasquez, there's Smith again, sends it down. That ball is into the net, so Lady Cats of Refugio will pick up the point. As the Lady Cats let them know that there's a net there. Araya Trejo back to serve for Refugio. Harden over to Mormon, sends it back over. Lewis to Trejo. And ball hits the floor. Skidmore will pick up the point. And it's going to take Audrey Vasquez back to serve for Skidmore. Lewis sets it up for Trejo. Fox Smith sends it back down. It's blocked at the net, but the ball does fall on the Skidmore side. Jimenez take the ball back and serve for Refugio. That is an ace for Bianca Jimenez. That ball is a little too long out of the box. Maggie Mormon back to serve now for Skidmore. As Sadie Wheels comes in for Bianca Jimenez. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith. Back to Brown from the back row. Little too long. Point Skidmore. Lewis sets it up for Fox Smith. Back over to Lewis. Lewis sends it back over. The ball is going to be out. Skidmore will pick up another point. Mormon sends it back over. Wheels to Trejo. Ayana Brown sends it back across. Vasquez over to Smith again. There's Smith making it look easy. Mormon back to serve again. Lewis sends it back across. Mormon's there. That is out. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Kinsley Turner in the game for Iyanna Brown. Cassidy Solomon going back to serve for Refugio. Cascarano sets it up for Vasquez. There's Smith again. Just taps it over. And Smith will go back to serve. Lewis, Turner saves it. It goes into the net. Mia Brasino coming in for Maggie Mormon for Skidmore. Smith to Lewis. Fox Smith back to Lewis. Brasino over to Vasquez, sends it back across to Brown. Trejo sends it back over to Fox Smith, back across. Vasquez to Vasquez, over to Harden. Jenna Vasquez blocked at the net, but the point does go to Skidmore. Brown have to dive for that one. Harden sends it back over. Lewis tries to send it to the back row, but there's Smith waiting for her. Wheels sets it up for Lewis. Brasino over to Vasquez, to Schmidt, back across to Trejo. Fox Smith sends it out of play. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School. Skidmore leading 12-4 here in the second set. Chloe Smith serving. Turner sends it back over. Brasino over to Vasquez, back to the other Vasquez, blocked at the net. And they're going to give the point to Skidmore, even though Skidmore was in the net. And Iyanna Brown's going to go ask the referee about it. This near referee said that Skidmore was into the net. She was actually on the side of Skidmore, going to give the point to Refugio. But then the referee in the stand changed her mind. Now they're going to say it wasn't a point, so they're going to play it again. Now the Skidmore coach is going to talk to the referee. And I think now they're ready to go. Smith sends it back over. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith over to Jazalyn Lewis. Puts it back down. It is in on the back line. Jazalyn Lewis with the kill. Cascarano coming in the ballgame now for Chloe Smith. And Skidmore now leads 12-5. With Brady Fox Smith going back to serve for Refugio. Vasquez sends it back over. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith over to Turner. He sends it back over. Harden gets a hand on it. Cascarano back to Harden. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith. Sarah Henning kills it down. That ball is out though. Barely. Maylee Harden going back to serve now for Skidmore. Sadie Wheel sets it up for Fox Smith over to Henning. Saved by Harden, out of bounds. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Bianca Jimenez coming in the ballgame now for Sadie Wheels. Lewis sends it over. Cascarano saves it up to Harden, over to Jenna Vasquez. Blocked at the net by Jimenez. Lewis sets it up for Fox Smith. There's Jimenez. Nice block at the net by Skidmore. Vasquez over to Harden. Back to Vasquez. Henning tried to get it up, but could not get it up in the air. Skidmore will score the point. Jenna Vasquez back to serve. Maggie Mormon coming in the ball game for Mia Brasino for Skidmore. Vasquez sends it back over. Lewis sets it up for Fox Smith over to Turner. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Solomon coming in for Turner. And it's going to take Ayana Brown back to serve for Refugio. And she serves it into the net. So Skidmore will pick up the point. Michaela Cascarano going back to serve for Skidmore. As Jasmine Howard comes in the ball game for Cassidy Solomon. Cascarano sends it over. Lewis sets it up for Fox Smith. Jasmine Howard back across. And that ball is going to be out. That ball is out off of Lewis's hands. Skidmore now leads by 10 here in the second set. Lewis sets it up for Fox Smith. Jimenez sends it back across. Harden sets it up for Cascarano. Back to Audrey Vasquez. Jenna Vasquez saves it. Henning gets it back across. There's Smith again. Pushes it over. Fox Smith can't quite get it over the net. Fox Smith, Howard gets it back over. Vasquez sends it over to Brown. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith. Jazalyn Lewis sends it over. And that is just a little bit too hard. Skidmore now leads 19-7 here in the second set. Cascarano sends it back over to Lewis. Lewis hits it out of play. Skidmore now leads 20-7. Renee Carroll coming in the ball game for Jazalyn Lewis. Cascarano sending it over to Renee Carroll. Sets it up for Henning, back over to Jimenez and back across. Smith slams it down. The look on Renee's face. That ball came flying through there. Cascarano sends it back over. Henning into the net. And we're going to have a timeout, Refugio. And we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School. Skidmore leading 22-7 here in the second set. Michaela Cascarano serving for Skidmore. Carroll sets it up for Jimenez, over to Jasmine Howard, sends it back across. Bailey Harden sends it back over, finds an open spot on the floor. Skidmore now leads 23-7. Carroll sets it up for Fox Smith, back over. Cascarano's there though. Smith sends one into the net. I bet you we don't hear that much. She's over the net. Trejo coming into the ball game now for Sarah Henning, and she will go back to serve. There's Smith again. Trejo, Jimenez back to Trejo, and over. Refugio picks up the point. Trejo sends it over to Vasquez. There's Smith again, sends it back down. There's Carroll. Trejo tried to save it, but Carroll couldn't quite get to it. So we're at set point now for Skidmore. Audrey Vasquez back to serve for Skidmore. Carroll, Trejo, back to Carroll, into the net. Skidmore wins set number 2, 25-9. We'll take another quick break and be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back for set number 3.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been supporting teachers, students, and administrators in the district for the past 4 years. At the beginning of this school year, the Education Foundation awarded $51,397 to teachers for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In the past 3 years, the foundation has awarded over $152,000 to support innovative teaching and learning. We are so excited to announce a new giving campaign called Friends of the Foundation. This is a way for alumni, friends of the district, and the community to donate each month through an automated bank draft process. Whether you are able to give $10 a month or $100 a month, it will make a huge difference for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall.
Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved! DQ, happy tastes good.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School, Skidmore leads 2-0, heading to set number 3, and we're about to go back silent again because I could feel another song coming up. Well, maybe not. Skidmore's playing game time radio here at the gym, which they play copyrighted music, and Facebook jail is no place to be, folks. So I cut streams off, the sound off anyway, when I hear music being played. All right, we're back. Getting ready for set number 3. On the floor for Refugio, Fox Smith, Solomon Jimenez, Sadie Wheels, Ayana Brown, and Araya Trejo, who's actually going back to serve now to start set number 3. And we're underway for set number 3. Cascarano over to Harden. Smith, but there's Brown. Over to Trejo, back to Brown. Harden over to Vasquez. And that ball is in, they said. All right. Audrey Vasquez back to serve now for Skidmore. Wheels. Oh, Fox Smith into the referee stand. She's trying to knock the referee off of it, I guess. Skidmore leads 2-0. Fox Smith sets it up for Trejo. Back over to Fox Smith, sends it back across. Mormon over to Vasquez, back to Mormon and back over. Brown sets it up for Trejo. Jimenez sends it back across. There's Smith, slamming it down. You feel it coming. Vasquez sends it over to Ayana Brown. Trejo's blocked at the net by Smith. And they're going to say she went over the net. Of course, you're going to get some argument from the Skidmore coach. She did not have her hands up. She put her hands over that net. And Jenna Vasquez running back and forth between the referee stand and the coach, pleading their case. And here she comes back to the coach. All right, Jimenez back to serve for Refugio. Smith sends it out of bounds. Mormon tries to send it back across, but they're going to call it out of play. Jimenez will send it back over. And this is out of bounds, a little too hard out of the back of the box. Skidmore now leads 4-2. Maggie Mormon coming to serve for Skidmore. Brown sets it up for Fox Smith over to Sadie Wheels and back across. Cascarano saves it back to Mormon, and Harden sends it back over. Trejo back over to Fox Smith. Cascarano with it. Vasquez tries to send it to the back of the box, but there's Jimenez. Wheels sends it back over, too hard out of the back of the box. Mormon sends it back over. Wheels sets it up for Solomon. Back over to Fox Smith and back over. Smith sets it up. Here it comes. Right down on Trejo again. They're picking on Araya. Mormon sends it back over. Jimenez sets it up for Fox Smith. Over to Cassidy Solomon. Cascarano sets it up for Vasquez. Back to Smith again. And Fox Smith sends it into the net after Brown saves that spike. And Ayana Brown's going to go to the referee stand and talk to the referee. And they're going to go back and forth now. Relays the message to Coach Stillwell. And Maggie Mormon is ready to serve. Jimenez to Fox Smith, over to Wheels, back over. Harden sends it back across. Trejo sets it up for Brown, back over to Fox Smith. And she's going to be blocked at the net. Or actually, the ball went into the net. Skidmore picks up the point, now leading 8-2 here in the third set. Brown, Fox Smith sends it back over. There it is. Smith again. Wheels, Fox Smith sends it over to Harden. Vasquez to the other Vasquez. Jimenez picks it up. Over to Trejo, back to Sadie Wheels, back across. Cascarano sets it up for Vasquez, over to Harden. Back across. Trejo sends it up into the stands. Norman sends it back across to Wheels. At the net, there's Smith. Just taps it down. And we'll have another timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking to expand your farm or ranch operations? Need a friendly financial partner to help? Look no further than First State Bank. We provide the personalized service you should expect from a locally owned and operated Texas community bank. And we'll customize a financial plan for you. Get in touch with our friendly ag specialists today. Call, stop in, or just visit us at fsblouise.com. The First State Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School, Skidmore leads 11-2 here in the third set. Brown to Wheels. Fox Smith sends it back over. Vasquez sets it up for Harden. Harden sends it back across to Jimenez. Trejo, I'm going to say Jimenez lifted it up or hit it twice. Norman sends it back over to Jimenez, to Fox Smith. Ayana Brown sends it back across to Harden. Vasquez back to the other Vasquez. And over, blocked at the net. Fox Smith sends it back over. Another block at the net. Fox Smith to Brown to Trejo. Cascarano over to Harden. And Refugio will pick up the point and break serve. Takes back Cassidy Solomon now to serve for Refugio. Kinsley Turner coming in the ball game for Ayana Brown. And the referees are discussing something over there. They called a Jenna Vasquez over to talk about something. Probably asking her where to get a good hamburger at in Skidmore. She's going to come over and talk to Coach Vasquez. And now the referee's going to come talk to Coach Vasquez. Got to eliminate the middleman, guys. Or middle woman. Solomon sends it over. Cascarano's over to Smith. Jimenez picks it up. Trejo. Wheels slams it down. Sadie Wheels with a kill. Solomon sends it back over. Cascarano to Vasquez, back to Vasquez. And that is going to be out. Solomon sends it over. Cascarano picks it up. There's Smith again. Just too much. Renee Carroll checking in now for Cassidy Solomon. That's going to take Chloe Smith back to serve, and she's behind that pole right there. Jimenez to Fox Smith, over to Carroll. Carroll sends it back. Smith picks it up, over to Vasquez. Carroll saves it. Jimenez gets it back over. There's Trejo to Wheels, over to Fox Smith and back across. Harden sends it down, out of play. Well, they're going to give Skidmore the point. Not understanding that. Smith back across. Wheels. Vasquez is there to send it back over. Carroll sets it up for Wheels. Back across. Pascarano. And there's Jenna Vasquez, sends it over. Trejo saves it. Vasquez sets it up for Smith on the back row. There's Jimenez, sends it out into the crowd. Said somebody was in the net. Chloe Smith sends it back over. And that ball is in, according to the line judge. So that is an eighth for Smith. Jimenez, Fox Smith. Oh, Kenzie Turner just lets it fall in front of her. She thought somebody was coming up from behind her. Chloe Smith still serving. Jimenez sets it up for Fox Smith. Turner sends it back across. Smith over to Vasquez, back to the other Vasquez, blocked at the net but out of bounds. Smith still serving. Wheels sets it up for Fox Smith. Howard completely misses the ball. And we're going to have another timeout here on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School. Chloe Smith serving from behind the pillar there. Will sets it up for Fox Smith, sends it back over to Cascarano. Vasquez over to Smith. There's Trejo. Sends it back over. Vasquez sends it over. Fox Smith back over. Turner saves it to Trejo. Over to Bianca Jimenez. Harden sends it back over. That's going to be out. The Lady Cats will break serve, pick up the point. And Brady Fox Smith will go back to serve for Refugio. Actually, no, she won't. She's going to be taken out of the ball game. Sienna Bland is going to go back to serve for Refugio. Bland sends it over into the net. So that's going to take Maylee Harden back to serve now for Skidmore. Carroll over to Wheels. Henning sends it back over. And Refugio will pick up the point. And it's going to take Sadie Wheels back to serve now for Refugio. Smith from the back row gives it to Harden. Over to Jenna Vasquez, sends it back over. That's going to hit off of the hand of Carroll, right to Coach Stillwell. And now Jenna Vasquez will go back to serve for Skidmore. Carroll to Henning, over to Howard. Howard picks up the point. And we need to figure out who we're going to serve here. Kinsley Turner coming back in the ball game. And then subbed right back out for Ayana Brown. So Ayana Brown's going to go back to serve. Harden over to Mormon, back across. Brown saves it. And that could have been disaster right there. Wheels went right into Carroll's knee. Just barely avoiding contact, it looked like. Michaela Cascarano going back to serve for Skidmore now. Wearing blue for teammate that got ill and passed away, Casey Rivers. Will sets it up for Henning. Jimenez tried to get it over the net. Skidmore picks up the point, now lead 23-8. Fox Smith coming back in the ball game now for Sienna Bland. Cascarano sends it back across. Wheels over to Fox Smith, back over. There's Smith though with the kill. And we are at match point. Cascarano ready to serve. Jimenez, Carroll, and that is the match. Skidmore defeats Refugio, moves to 2-1 in district and 24-5 overall. Refugio falls to 2-1 in district. And we will see you guys tomorrow live from the Performing Arts Center in Refugio. If you have nothing to do, come on out about 2:30. We have the state championship track team ring ceremony. And we'll be honoring some old track teams as well. State winners, of course. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night.